by Audi, and it's Friday, and it's finally beautiful in New York City. Ooh, Friday the 13th, though.
Hey, look out.
Anybody have any feels about that, one way or the other?
No, I feel lucky, if anything. My wife's wearing a sundress today, baby. That's it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, bro.
So Reggie Bush has been with us all week long, and on his rider in his contract for Good Morning Football, he has indicated not that he wants, you know, some bougie hotel or some whatever he might want. What does he want, Peter?
He said that the only thing that he demands when he comes on a show is a proper introduction. We have had Reggie Bush on the show for 4 episodes, and it's just been pretty casual. Hey, Reggie Bush is with us. He said, I want a proper introduction to be treated like I should be. I am Reggie Bush.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Give Reggie the introduction he needs. Yeah! Come on now, number 5.
And now, the man in the middle, 6 feet from Southern California, Reggie Bush!
Look it up, Brett. Yeah, let's break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down, Reggie. Come on.
All right, let's go. Game time on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Game time. That's it, Reg. Let's go. Let's go. Number 5. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
We have your jersey. We have your jersey.
I want to get introduced like that every day.
Everywhere you
Like
go.
when you come to dinner with your family, every single time.
I actually might ask my wife.
You walk into the kitchen, your wife and kids have it orchestrated for you. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I got fired up.
I want to get introduced like that in the bed.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Alan Parsons. It's a different project, Reg. Oh, good. That was fun.
Time for to leave on. All right, we've got big news going on today because there is a huge meeting between Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and receiver Des Bryant going on sometime today. But last night, Des talked to the people. He went on a bit of a Twitter rant, and I did the math with Hamilton guys, not including retweets. In the span of 4 hours, he sent 35 tweets. 35 tweets. There were a number of back and forths telling us how he really feels. He went all the way in. And he finally said this. I really enjoy my off-season, Bryant tweeted. I've never in my life heard so much media try to destroy a single soul, which is very sad. But what is so great is I'm so unbothered. He also said this today. The take from today, I'm bothered because I said publicly I'm unbothered. That's a huge wow. Take 2, I'm ranting and going off the media whenever I'm just being normal. Des, in my everyday life, I can only control what I can control is what I tell myself. Again, unbothered.
Good job, Kay.
I didn't want to read all 35. I picked apart my favorites, and I'd like to know what you guys think about what is he trying to do here?
Well, he's definitely bothered, because if he wasn't bothered, he wouldn't have had to go out of his way and say he's unbothered. But listen, I understand, I get it, because listen, as a player, you don't want to hear people saying things about you that, listen, he should take a pay cut, or he hasn't played up to his contract. Those things obviously are hurtful. So he should have some type of emotion about hearing those things. Now, with that said, you know, that's a lot of tweets. Like, I didn't know it was 35.
35.
That's a lot of tweets.
A lot of tweets. Schrags, you're a social media expert.
Yeah. The guru. Okay, it is so unique that you have this meeting between an owner and a player, and it's being hyped up like, you know, Anderson Cooper and Stormy McDaniels.
I asked you, I said, when does this ever happen?
Even the promotion of this, it feels like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
Like,
Face-to-face
face-to-face,
poster.
like Frost Nixon. They're actually going to do it tonight. You know, like
that sit down that you don't want with your parents.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
but your report card comes.
the media is reporting about this sit down now for a week, and it actually is today. I feel like, you know, Bruce Buffer is going to introduce them. Like, this is Cowboys.
Yeah.
This is it. They go big, they go large, and of course, the lead up to any big sit down, there has to be another little wrinkle in the plan. And this tweet storm, whether Des wanted to send a message to the fans, to the media, or to the Cowboys, it does ring alarm bells and say, hey, this isn't going to be me coming right in and saying, I stink, take my money away. No, Des is here to defend his contract, while Jerry Jones is probably looking at him and saying, hey, man, like, I love you, but, like, we've got to figure this out. This might not be workable over the long-term future.
Trace, but tell me why this is happening now. Free agency is over. I feel like Des Bryant does have leverage. There aren't many wide receivers now. Dak needs a guy, and they save money. What are they going to spend that $8.5 million against the cap on?
They've got...
Free agency's done. You have Allen Hurns. You're going to draft a receiver? I don't know.
You got the draft coming up. Then you got OT. Then you got training. You don't want this to bleed into when everyone's outside the building and the roster's been set.
Why'd they let it bleed into now?
It's Jerry Jones being Jerry Jones.
right.
I mean, I think he just.
The timing of it's so weird to me.
It is weird. We've been talking about that for a while. I don't understand why this didn't happen a month ago, but it is so fun to read. This tweet thing, it's not only 35. There was also a time when then other players start getting in. Junior Gillette, the NFL linebacker, he tweets at him, Dez, you bothered like I am, fam. Cut it out. At which point Dez tweets back, listen to this. I'm bothered because you said I'm bothered? Wow, I think this bothered me more than the noise. It's bothered on top of bother.
Yeah.
But, Kate, I think this is why people love Dez Bryant, especially in Dallas. This is Dez. This is the Cowboys. It's the show. It's the experience. I don't think Julio Jones is doing this. I don't think Mike Evans is doing this. This is Dez on the sideline in the sleeveless hoodie.
He wasn't really like this for a couple of seasons.
No, but he is now. And my one exception that I will have, the one thing I don't like, is that he says the media trying to tear me down and whatnot. There was a time when I think people were taking shots at his character and questioning it. This is just football and money. That's all this is. Yeah. Dez makes a lot of money and does not make a lot of plays. So this is not personal. It's strictly business. I'm bothered by it personally. Unbothered.
Bothered or unbothered? It reminds me of, have you guys seen the New Jersey Shore reboot?
No, it was last night, right?
They have her wearing a shirt. She's on the show. Ronnie's obviously there, and it says, what does it say?
They have a doll, right?
Yeah, but it says, oh, I'm in a good place.
Really?
So the whole thing is, there's a doll that says, I'm in a good place. And it's like, no, it's clear you're not in a good place. Like,
it's perfect.
It's reading between the lines.
Why are you wearing the shirt?
Yes.
Don't you think that however this comes out, if he stays with the Cowboys or leave, at some point Dez is going to have a shirt that says unbothered? Like that is going to be his new corporate slogan. Hashtag unbothered. Unbothered season, something like that. It's happening.
Season. SZN.
But do you think he should take a pay cut?
We've talked about this all the time.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Dez would be better off in a different team. I do. And I don't think he should. I do.
Would the Cowboys be better off, though? I don't think the Cowboys would be better off without Dez.
What if they draft Calvin Ridley in the first round? Then maybe they are. And they have Zeke back, and they have Dax.
How many times do rookie wide receivers pan out right away? If Dak Prescott isn't, I mean, we're looking at these windows for teams.
Recently it's been bad.
Help Dak out. I think the presence of Dez in the locker room, keep him there this year. Give him the $16.5 million because you're doing this so late. There's nobody in free agency. Yeah. The draft isn't that rich in wide receivers. Keep him. I mean, in my head, you've got to keep him there.
I signed him.
You have to.
That's your deal. You made the deal. It's not like it was a one-way deal. The Cowboys, they should.
Do you think somebody would trade for him? That's my only thing. What if they sit down and he gets the deal and it gets to...
Yeah.
Not that, no.
I don't think at that price tag. No.
They probably have to restructure his contract, but yeah, I think there'll definitely be a team that would offer something for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That has a need.
This
I
is
think
a big day for Cowboys fans. We want to hear from you guys at #GMFB. And while Bryant may be asked to take a pay cut,